Oh, hello there. You just caught me reading a interesting article about the British monarchy and enjoying a lovely cup of Twining's English breakfast. Don't mind me. It's not very sweet. Just add a couple of lumps in. Much better. Join me in reviewing Marvel Dice Masters. This is everything you get in the starter set on the table. This isn't a how to play video, it's just a quick overview and my thoughts on the game. So if you play Quarriors or you've played Quarriors, it pretty much follows the same basic principles and the mechanics of the game. You're essentially deck building but with dice, so dice building. You accrue your dice that you purchase through rolling energies. You spend those energies on the particular type of heroes. Once you've brought those, they eventually go into your dice bag where you draw them out and then you get to roll them. When you roll them, you get certain powers and abilities which you are then using to attack your opponent's dice, or you're attacking them and they use their dice to defend and attack you back. The idea of the game is to reduce your opponent's life score from 20 down to 0. So as you can see here, this is the energy needed in order to purchase the dice. The symbols mean what kind of energy is needed. There are different ones other than just lightning and the mask. There are fist ones, which is called the fist. I'm sure there's a proper technical name for it. And the shield one's here. You can all find these symbols on what's called the sidekick dice, and everybody starts with 8 sidekick dice in their bag to start with. So when you roll the dice, you can see I've rolled a shield, a lightning bolt, and a mask. Now, out of all of these cards, I've got 3 energy there total. So straight off, I can't buy that because that's 6. I can't buy that because that's 4. Can't buy that because that's 4. That's 6. I can only buy this. In order to buy this, though, at least one of those energies has to match the symbol here, and it does. So I would technically put them to one side to say they're used, and I would purchase a dice. That would go to one side. Once it comes time to clear the used dice, they go into your dice bag. You then draw 4 dice each turn out of your bag. So the chances are, once they're in there, you may get your superhero that you've rolled. So you roll them, and then it just so happens that I've rolled this dice. This is the number needed in order to bring this to the battlefield. So it would need 2 energy. At this point, it doesn't matter what type of energy it is, as long as it's 2. This is the number of damage it deals to the player, and this is its defense value. That's pretty much all you need to know at this point without going into great detail. Like I said, this is just an overview of the game, not a how to play. One more thing I will point out, though, is you do have these global cards here, which basically are shared between both players. So either side can purchase these dice from here, whereas the superhero ones, your opponent chooses their team, you choose your team, and you use your own dice from there. They purchase their own dice from theirs. You can't purchase each other's dice, but on these you can. The burst dice, which are these little sort of asterisk symbols on here, allow you to activate certain abilities, which really gives the game extra twists, and it allows you to pull some pretty cool stunts when you're attacking each other. So it just gives variety to the game and makes it a lot more interesting. So that's the general overview of the game. My thoughts on it. I've played Quarriors. Now, I know people are probably going to say, well, it's not Quarriors, so you should always stick to the game that you're reviewing and not compare it. But I think sometimes it's important to have a comparison. And Quarriors is not only made by the same company, WizKids, but it's using the same mechanics of dice building. I've played Quarriors, and I have to say, it was very short-lived for me. I liked it, but it got very tiring very quickly. The thing I like about Marvel Dice Masters is not only the theme, which I absolutely love, because Quarriors was kind of like, it's just random kind of creatures and stuff. This is Marvel, so it's got the whole superhero thing, which is, if you're into superheroes and comics, then you're going to love this, which I am. So this appealed to me straight off the bat without even knowing anything else about it. Another thing, I love dice. A lot of gamers love dice. I don't know what it is about them, but they're awesome. And some of these dice, I don't know whether you can see that, but they're stunning. I mean, the transparent or translucent look on them is so cool. The artwork's fantastic, and the other thing that sets it aside for me is that it's a collectible dice game. Now, a lot of people may be put off by that because it's the whole, oh no, it's another collectible game, I'm going to be spending so much money on these. Well, booster packs are actually 99p or a pound in the United Kingdom, and I believe they're $1 in the States. For that, you're getting 2 custom dice and 2 superhero cards. That is pretty good value for money, and it gives the game so much more replay value, and you can customize your teams, and it makes it quite a simple game, quite strategic. So I really like that element to it. The other thing that I like about it, which I prefer over Quarriors, is the global abilities. There's a lot more things that you can do just other than just plain attacking each other. This one gives it +2 defense. Once a character gets an extra 3 defense if you roll the 2 burst. There's ones that anyone can benefit from. So when it says global, that means either player can use that ability. If it's been rolled for. So just the whole game is so bloody cool and so worth the wait. I mean, I was on a waiting list what seemed like a lifetime. It's been really popular. It's really hard to get hold of. As soon as it hits the stores, it goes straight off the shelf, which is always a good sign. When I got my copy, I was really anxious. I was like, I hope this lives up to what everybody else has been going on about, and it really does. It's one of the games that keeps hitting the table for me at the moment. I enjoy playing it. It's good to look at, which is always a benefit. I think although a game can just survive on good mechanics, I think it's very important to have quality components and also good artwork as well. If you're playing a game, you're looking at it, it's a full experience you need to get into. And I love everything about this game. So I really can't wait to see the expansions, which they've already got in the pipelines. So that's going to be something additionally to look forward to. The one thing that was a bit disappointed with is with the starter box you get 2 little bags to put your dice in, which was it was good that they included the bags in. They've obviously thought about it and they thought, okay, well, starter set, people are going to need bags to put in, so we'll put some bags in. I haven't got a problem with that. It is thoughtful, but the bags looked like sick bags, felt like sick bags. Everything about them was just so wrong. When you are looking at the cards and the quality of the cards and the dice and the overall finish of it, it just seems so out of place to get these two sick bags in the game. So for me, that was the first thing that got replaced with some good quality cloth dice bags. But other than that, and the waiting time for the game, which I know WizKids have addressed, and they're trying to constantly get more reprints done and get them out shipping to stores, and that's about as much as they can do. Other than that, the only sort of issues that I really had with it. But as a game, it's a genuinely good game. If you didn't enjoy Quarriors, don't let that put you off. Pick it up, give it a go. If you can get hold of it, I'm not going to lie, it's really hard to get hold of. So if you see it in the shop and you don't know if it's going to be your sort of thing, I'd encourage you to buy it anyway. I think it was about £12 or £13 to buy the starter set. So it's not breaking the bank kind of money. And even if you don't like it, I know there's a load of people on eBay and Board Game Geek that would be more than happy to take it off your hands. Just give it a go. If you were a fan of Quarriors, then you are going to love this game. If you like dice, you're going to love this game. If you like Marvel, again, you are going to love this game. So this is definitely a thumbs up for me. It's one that's going to constantly keep getting played, and it does live up to the hype, which is good news. So check it out, Marvel Dice Masters.